sometimes there's no platforms, like the found platforms can help Mart. There's no side platform for Geo to comfortably escape to. So then I just make the hard read that like, okay, he might just full hop here. So I'm just gonna make a hard read of a Rising Fair here. And that just kills him after I read his recovery. Basically the format is I kind of just play unranked as normal. When I'm playing, I might talk, I might not talk. I'm not sure how exactly I really want to go about it. But the idea is that I'm gonna talk about some broad concepts on what I'm doing here and there. But like, the thing about Melee is that you need to give it your fullest focus, and sometimes I need that, especially like the better the player is. I'll give my broad thoughts as I'm playing, and then after a game or two, then I will go more specific in detail from Slippi VODs. That's gonna be my format. Hey Gio.
Ready? Go!
So I know this guy, he likes reacting to my jumps, so I'm staying a little bit more grounded. And if I am jumping, I am jumping at relatively safe distances. Ooh, Slippi didn't catch him. Unfortunate. Out. Yeah, that was 2 interactions where Fallon fucked me over. Foul! Who said there was like 5? I do really want to analyze that where Alan has like fucked both of us over like 5 times. Since Fox generally likes to close the distance or rush down against Mart, the first thing I'm thinking of is like, oh, well, I'm gonna look out for like the level 1 approaches, like dash dance shine, or like a running shine, overshoot aerial. So like that's why I'm kind of dash dancing kind of at a far length, but he kind of goes for like a more shallow drill than I thought, and because I kind of misjudged his spacing, I went for I tried going for it with a grab, but that didn't work out. What I should have done is I should have just like took space with like a dash forward and like, you know, maybe set up like another dash dance grab here, but because I misjudged the spacing, I got immediately grabbed. But the thing is that in Mart Fox, you're kind of given a lot of chances as Mart here, especially at low percent. If you notice, I smashed the eye. Particularly, I like smash DIing both, like, I like smash DIing up in particular, and then whatever I kind of like eyeball where how far forward they go. The general rule of thumb is that you kind of want to smash DI to the right and they're drifting full to the left. Hey guys, if you guys are struggling with your Slippi ranked games, I've got just the thing for you. Head on over to my Patreon where even the $5 tier has so much resources for improvement. If you're really looking to take your gameplay to the next level, I got some coaching on my Patreon and my Metafy, so check me out in the link below. Anyways, let's get back to the video. That immediately kind of bailed me out, even though I got outplayed. Not outplayed, like I kind of just made a mistake. So when you smash dive it up, I don't know why this is in particular, but I find from like 0 to 20-ish, if you smash the eye up, you have a higher chance of getting out of up air. I messed up because I misjudged the spatial with punish grab. Like, I do think it's possible for me to dash back here, realize that you're too far away, and then just take space. I think that's, like, it's obviously a tight timing, and I don't actually know if it's, basically I was expecting a running shine of some sort, and a full-on, like, a more approaching aerial. I think if I was a little bit more present, I would either dash attack or just take space. No, but like, if I was checking a little bit more intently here, I think I could react. Wow, Gio's not happy. Okay, how about a compromise? I both messed up and you outplayed me. Either way, doesn't really matter, because one of the most important things that a lot of Marts kind of miss in this matchup is their defense. Like, an average Mart would just take like 5 up airs here, right? But because I know the knowledge of SDIing primarily up, and then I get down safely, I get another shot. And that's huge in this matchup, to get more chances than usual. And because now he realizes that he's in a disadvantage, this gives me an opportunity to get an opening. I'm taking a gamble here. I think taking gambles when Fox is cornered in some way is reasonable. In this case, he shields, thinking that I would forward smash or swing, and I'm like, I'm gonna just take the risk with like run up grab, because even if this run up grab fails, the most he could do is like grab me again or like drill shine, and I could get out of all of those pretty comfortably. So yeah, and then when you up throw on found below 20, I like going for dare regrab in some way. In this case, you could go for an edge cancel. And that led to this follow-up where I dare edge cancel, up air, up tilt. That covers a lot of options, and that gave me this juicy opening. So at the start of a stage, whenever Fallon's at that height, you get a dare regrab. And that's why I don't entirely mind this stage, is because I do think while scrapping is a little bit more uncomfortable, Mark could actually... He could sometimes hit really hard. The side platform I find benefits Mark more than Fox in terms of punish game. I think the chaos of Fountain helps Fox's neutral game more, but I think the platforms and the most heights help out Mark more. And like, you're seeing why. Missed a tech chase. Oh well. So notice how where I'm swinging at is because how much I played him before, as I missed his tech chase. I'm jumping at very safe distances where, like, if I jump here, he's probably gonna up smash me, or he's probably gonna nair me. So I'm making sure that I'm jumping at this space, so then, like, not only am I safe, but I get free checks on him. Where it's like, okay, does he run into this? Does he run into this? Does he, like, you know, make a mistake in some way? And if he doesn't, the secondary purpose of me kind of swinging a little bit far away from him is to get information. And I made a gamble that he would dash back. He didn't, but he like misjudged. So it's funny that a lot of melee isn't necessarily, it's not necessarily about winning like true neutral interactions. It's about like, how do you mitigate certain mess ups, and how do you mitigate certain mess ups and recover well from here? Because I guarantee you, if you watch any, like, for example, Mango Zane VODs, it's actually kind of rare that both of them win, like, a super clean neutral interaction. I mean, take the ending of Mango Zane at Summit Grands, for example. Fucking how Mango won was Zane messing up, where he shield drop, accidentally buffered double jump, and then he just nair shined him to win the set. It's like, wow, okay. No Fox main learned anything from that. But the difference was that Mango actually was very, very prepared to, you know, capitalize on Zane's mistake, and I do think that's an important skill. Where, like, okay, here, it's like, okay, I misread with dash attack here, but what most smarts would do here is that they would shield and probably, or like mistime their dash attack lag and just stand there and get hit. I'm able to time a dash fine, and he misread that I would dash back. So, I mean, that's why I ended up winning there. It's because I gave myself a chance to succeed. And that's really a lot of what Mark Fox is being able to be comfortable with like scrap spots like these. I'm not saying that like you're always gonna win, but giving yourself chances to succeed there will help. And you know, I won the 50-50 there, where it's like it's either a fair or a tipper, and I'm usually gonna take the tipper. Because like even if he DIs into tipper, it's like it sets up for a very good edge guard. I messed up my ledge dash spot dodge. Oh well. The reason why you saw me fair roll is because I tried to fair and then shield drop fair, but instead I didn't buffer left or right on time. Yeah, here the idea here was to shield drop immediately, but I pressed left too early, or too late. Yeah, I'm supposed to press left during my fair lag, but because I pressed left after my fair lag, that's why I rolled. So that's actually good notes for me on how to improve like shield dropping, is that I need to be more preemptive in setting up the axe method. So that's why I rolled here twice. But Gio didn't capitalize, and then I got outplayed there. And yeah, then he outplays me twice. You know, here it's like I nair in place just to like, you know, last resort. Hopefully he runs into this because like I'm in a pretty bad spot. It actually kind of works out, but Bear at that angle beats Nair pretty well. And then I thought the side B would clip him. The intent behind, like, I saw him go for a full off shine here. And that's why I side B'd. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna clip him here. And I wanted to really try this out, where layer 1 is that he takes a side B and shines, but layer 2 is, what if I combo this to side B meteor spike, where like, what if I did like, because like against Cody and Mango, they're always gonna shine reversal because they're really good at that timing. What if Marth is able to do 3 hits of side B but the downward spike? I think that's something I really wanted to try out, but unfortunately the shine came out first, so oh well. Yeah, so when I came down with invincibility, I saw that he is on platforms, so I do like the first check. It's like, okay, is he gonna stay on side platform? That's why I do it in there. And then I saw him double jump. I'm like, oh, this is my time to just catch him with this fair. And then I acted pretty fast out shield drop fair. So one optimization that, so like the reason why shield drop fair is better than just a drop fair is because if you do like a crouch, if you do a crouch, just normal drop down fair, like you go through crouch, which is like roughly the frames of your jump squat. So that's like -4 frame efficiency, versus if you shield drop, you skip the crouch animation entirely. And that is what makes this fair very, very efficient. And those few frames makes a big difference in tight spots like these. Like if you ever wonder like, how is Zane able to get this extender in platform situations like these? It's because of the shield drop fair. Shield drop fair saves you a couple frames that is crucial in spots like these. Like I think about, there's a world where like maybe I'm a couple frames slower and he gets out, you know? And then here, I guess up tilt might be better, but I like how fair pushed them off, so like I think both are valid. Yeah, so here, so I honestly should have seen this and just like immediately jump out there fair, where I just short hop fair and then up B it. If you could short hop fair on up B here, it's actually so good, because if you have to go out there and use your double jump at low percentages, they could still make it back. But if you go out there without needing to use your double jump, then you could combo with your double jump. Like I'm pretty sure I could have gone out there and fared double jump up B and kill him, or fair the double jump fair, something like that. So this was actually an unnecessary read that I didn't need to make. I was a little too scared, so I just chickened out with this fair. He fortunately didn't pick the best angle, so I was able to catch this drift in with the up tilt and down air. So like, but at the end of the day, I played a 50-50 that I didn't need to play. And that's something that I need to improve upon if I really want to be Cody, Mango, Moki more consistently, is like not even letting them do this up B 50-50. By 50-50, I mean their angles. There's technically a lot that they could do. I missed my ledge dash, oh well, but it's okay. I mean, at low percents, I'm not super worried. I missed my fast fall. I timed it too late. I'm a little disappointed in myself, actually, that... Okay, that's actually... I didn't need to fast fall here, because, fun fact, if you get shined at a far distance, like, you only really needed fast fall if you're, like, right next to it. I could have actually just buffered holding left here, and I would have grabbed the ledge. So, oops. I could have just died there. Like, if he positioned the shine properly, I just die, and that's a really bad misplay from me. So that's like notes for me, is that I need to hold to the ledge a little bit sooner and not die. At least not even giving them a chance to edge guard me. This is also a really bad play for me. That's like a habit I'm trying to overcome, is like I guess I thought he would land here, but even then that's like, okay, but what if he spot dodges? That's really bad. Also, most foxes would just go to ledge, so that's a terrible misplay for me. Like, I could get ledge dash up tilted here, and then I eat like 50. Don't do what I just did here. I should have just like maintained center and play from here. Fortunately, he didn't capitalize, but like Cody would have definitely up tilted me here. And then this is where I got pissed off about Fallon. So like I take my space. And how... It's like, I did do an extra dash back. How in the world was I supposed to prepare for that? This is so stupid. Yeah, so I dash forward, and then I dash back thinking that he might approach here, which I was correct in that assessment, and then Fallon tripped me. This is why the sage is so stupid. Like, literally, if that side platform wasn't there, like, I would get a short hop nair here and potentially get a grab. But because Fallon tripped me here, even though, like, I made the correct read, that resulted to a really bad spot for me. Like, don't fall for the propaganda about, oh, Fountain allows for expressive combos and like, jazz and all. What it really does is that it creates more chaos in neutral games, specifically like this. Like, this literally wasn't really my fault, but I guess I should have known. Guess I should have known. This was also a bad recovery from me. I should have, like, after he like whiffed this full hop nair, I should have just gone to ledge. I think maybe I tried to like go for like a double jump fair, but I just didn't do it for some reason. I don't know. This was still really bad. Should have just gone to ledge. Fortunately, he let me get away for roll. And this is kind of a check. And this is a check that I'll continue doing, is like, if they just stand there after getting hit by down tilt, then I will just grab. And he tried the aerial, which is not the correct answer. Like, CC Nair is not frame enough positive to beat grab. What Geo should do here is like CC Shine or grab or up smash even. So this was like a check from me, but also a bad play from Geo that he could do a little bit better on. That being said, I should have pummeled. I think I mistimed the pummel, and then, yeah, I think my muscle memory here is I usually hit the pummel, but I guess I pummeled like a couple frames early, so that's why there was no pummel. And when because like if I pummel one more time, then that's at knockdown up tilt percent, and now this is a good situation for me. But because I didn't pummel, and I just instinctively up tilted, 13 is normally the knockdown percent, but I must have gone like a weird inner hitbox, where if I pummeled one more time, if I pummeled even one time, that wouldn't have happened. So yeah, just like a mess up from me not pummeling properly. And then what I should have done here is I should have, after realizing this mess up, is I should have held down here. If I held down here during my up tilt lag, I would have been able to reversal from this snare. Instead I jump, and that's like a bad scrap misplay for me. Again, in a lot of scraps versus Fox, you primarily want to CC, you want to dash, and you want to sometimes shield. Shield mostly when you're cornered, or when you can't crouch cancel anymore. So that was a bad play for me. Only, if you're wondering about C-stick down, I can't do that because I'm at high percent, where like I'm pretty sure Nair would just knock me down. So I like needed to crouch armor this. So bad play for me. I should have dash backed or crouch cancel grab. But I also want to point out that, like, you know, this is also part of the chaos or Fallon, that sometimes stuff like this will happen. And if, you know, when more scraps is just going to happen because of the side platform chaos, I need to crouch cancel more. And that's good notes for me that, you know, sometimes chaos will happen from side platforms, and I need to be ready to crouch cancel. Because, like, in any other stage, like, I would have, like, dash back here, but because I'm not used to the fountain chaos, my instinct was to jump here, and that's what got me hit here, and that's pretty bad. So the idea here was, like, I saw that I guess I shouldn't have side B here. Side B here was a bad play. If I did side B here and instead I double jump waveland on stage, I would have definitely... Because, like, I ended up doing that anyways, but I jumped a little too high due to, like, you know, due to side being there, that put me in extra lag. So imagine instead of side being here, which, by the way, it also gave him time to probably grab the ledge too, so... Yeah, don't always want to side B when they're close by. When they're close by, that's just a good general rule of thumb, is that side B is only in mix-up, not something that you should do every single time. So, like, there's two worlds here, where, like, I don't side B and I grab the ledge on time. Or, he does grab the ledge, but because I'm not on side B lag, I could double jump waveland, and all of a sudden, like, I'm at the advantage spot. But because I did a bad, shitty side B, that put me in a tough spot, and that got me killed. So, having a better recovery goes a long way. Goes a long way. Like, you know, I imagine that if this was Zane also not side being in shitty spots, like, he would probably recover. He messes up. That's gonna happen. Spaceys sometimes mess up their platform waveland to give me a free grab. I like waveland up, wave dash back up tilt here. I like wave dash back up tilt here because it would cover both tech in place and tech roll in. So, like, I really just like the option coverage. Once again, like, the chaos of Fallon is helping Mark because up tilt actually pretty much covered all the options here. So the chaos of Fallon helping Mark's punish game, whereas, like, there's a lot of chaos in Fallon that helped Fox's neutral game because he really thrives in scraps. That being said, I do think Geo had, like, a guaranteed way of not getting hit harder here. Like, he could have done a get up attack, so then my up air. So, like, if Fox get up attacks here, Mark can't jump here. So if you get up attack and also buffer an opposite tech, if I up tilt again, then the combo would pretty much is over, it feels like to me. Or slide off. Like, I think the correct play for Fox is to get up attack here and either slide off or opposite tech, depending on the percent and situation and positioning. So, but they're not gonna always know everything. I've never seen a Fox that implements, like, all the counterplay. So, like, even though that there's a clear counterplay here, it's good to know against the Foxes that don't. Because, like, for example, like, Cody and Mango, like, they don't opposite tech for some reason. But, like, I know that Siege opposite techs all the time. So, like, it's good to know counterplay to things that they might do, but if they don't do it, then you might as well keep doing it, right? So, I've never met a Fox that, like, has all the counterplay down. Not even at top level. So, you know, gotta have all the counterplays ready. And then I expected that to combo to an up tilt. That didn't happen. I needed to be a little bit more wary of that. I probably shouldn't have up tilted here. Again, like, another misplay from me where, like, you know, there's the up tilt didn't combo as I wanted it to, and how I should have interpreted that is dash back to center rather than up tilt. So that kind of created an uncomfortable situation, but unfortunately, Gio wasn't fast enough to get a proper follow-up, and he panicked, and then I got a grab here. So, a lot, you know, I guess it's also like the chaos of Fallon here that might contribute to the shield, but yeah, misplays from both of us, and things that we could do better next time. I actually meant to forward smash during the up throw, but I actually missed the input, so then my bandage was to F tilt. I don't like up air here because it just sends into the top platform, so oh well. Yeah, so here I just hard red in. Like, when there's no platform here, this is actually an instance for sometimes there's no platforms. Like, the Fountain platforms can help Marth. You know, there's a saying where sometimes Fountain is a mini FD for Marth, and there's no side platform for Geo to comfortably escape to. So then I just make the hard read that, like, okay, he might just full hop here. So I'm just going to make a hard read of a Rising Fair here. And that just kills him after I read his recovery. But I misplay because I'm shit. So this was fine. I don't think I should have grabbed ledge here. Like, this ledge grab was definitely preemptive. What I probably should have done here was run off fair. If I run off fair, space like a weak fair, I definitely kill here. But then, like, I realized I was too late. I realized, like, that was a misplay as I grabbed the ledge. Because the idea is to grab ledge, double jump bear really fast, but he upbeat a little bit sooner than I thought. Like, this grab ledge, double jump bear would have been good if he upbeat lower, but because he upbeat sooner than I thought, I could have done a run off fair, or even run off neutral B is also a solid option. So that was a misplay for me. I could also do the dare trade, but I'm a coward, and I would never do that if I was even stocks. Because, like, I think I would once in a while do the dare trade if I was up a stock, but I'm never doing it if it's even. Because if I mess up, it might sour spot, but two, I might, like, I'm throwing away such a huge lead. Like, I'd rather play a mix-up than throw away a potential lead. So, misplay, I could have run off faired because I misjudged when he could up B. And I was like, oh shit, I'm going to bandage this by doing a double jump fair regrab, but yeah, no, that didn't work out. That being said, he doesn't play around my ledge. He chooses to play center, and I just make the hard gamble. Sometimes Mark can get away with it, sometimes you can't. This was one of those times where I did get away with it in the corner. I predicted that he wouldn't DI in, so the full hop nair was correct. And then notice here that this was a read on his double jump. So like because like there is a world where you short hop too preemptively and you just missed this entirely due to short hop lag. So I waited, read that he's gonna double jump, and Mark could definitely reach this height as you see here. So I covered options here, and then like this is like a pretty uncomfortable up B height where it's like, okay, there's only so much you go, and I doubt that you would go past me, so that's why I made a call to charge neutral B here, where this just covers everything. Ledge dash spot dodge, I think it's pretty good if they... So like Mark can't indefinitely ledge stall, and one way that they like checking your ledge dash is just by grabbing your ledge dash, and that's why I ledge dash spot dodge, and I could like avoid a couple other moves, but it's not foolproof. What I should mix in more is just, you know, hard calling them out and just keep just stay there at the ledge, because like there's definitely a balance of Kaya, thank you so much for the sub. Canada was very fun. But yeah, there's definitely a balance of how often you should stay at the ledge and how often you should ledge dash. Because Fox can shine you there if you grab the ledge too much, because Mart's not invulnerable the entire time when you re-grab ledge. So, but also if you ledge dash every single time, then Fox can call you out with like up tilt, grab, good positioning overall during invincibility. So like it's a balance of just like you know, hanging ledge a little bit longer and ledge dashing when you think they're going to try to call you out the ledge. That's like kind of like the mini game here, and I lost the mini game here. That's okay though. I'm at low percents. It's fine. And I lost the mix up here, but you know, that's going to happen. If you try to make a play here, you will lose, but he misplayed with drill down tilt, and I was like, oh, okay. I am just going to grab this. So that's yet another reversal that went to my favor. Screwing up my tech chase. Oops. But yeah, he keeps reading that I overshoot, that I retreat dash backing, and I'm kind of playing anti-meta where I'm gonna cross up more than I dash back. Obviously, he could undershoot, and that would get me. So it's like, it's a mix-up here, but so far he's trying to read my overshoot dash back, and I'm not giving it to him. And down to option coverage. I am a coward here. I should have run off dared here rather than giving him 50-50. And this is also funny enough where he drops down low enough for me to grab ledge, double jump bear, because this is now low enough to do that. So it's funny how I lost trust on this when in reality he just, like, it's just different variables. But more importantly, I could have just run off dared this. To be fair, this was like a hard angle to run off dare, because like the easiest one to run off dare is like when they're like so like far to the left. When they're more inside, it starts to get a little icky, but like I could have done it, especially if I sure hopped. So I was definitely a coward here. I should have done it since I was stock up, might as well. Instead I just like make a 50-50 counter or grab ledge. I lose the 50-50. Generally speaking, you don't want to give foxes that 50-50. And that he outplays me. Generally, the fox in center stage. Like, sure, like the dash attack grab to center is juicy, but like over time, like the fox is the one that has pace advantage there. They get more information there. What I need to do in response to that is make use of my, even the disadvantage I have, dash dance a little bit more in the corner. That was a bad double jump. I should have just grabbed to the ledge. Yeah, he wins the DI mix up there. He should have just dropped down Shy Me. So that, I think, was a mistake on Gio's end. And I lose yet again. Yeah, that was a free shine, so you fucked up there. I misplay again. I'm not going to win those every single time. I think he didn't capitalize because, again, like, dude, look at this fountain side platform cock blocking, because I feel like he wanted to aerial here, but if you aerial heal here, it's just, there's a world where maybe you could aerial and then instant drop down platform aerial, but it's like, it's so chaotic, it's not, yeah, I think this is, again, why Fountain is such a chaotic stage, that I find like, it comes up more often in neutral game than in punish game. And then, instead of going for grab or dash attack, both which have, like, very high risk attached to it, I go for a down tilt, which is, like, higher range. Because, like, I noticed he was dash dancing around, like, my grab pretty well. So I was like, alright, I'm going to switch it up with down tilt. And that seemed to caught him by surprise. And yet again, Fallon being a bitch. So, like, I check him that, like, he didn't crouch cancel my down tilt properly. So I try to catch him with a dash attack here, but at least he tried crouch canceling with like a low lag move. So I whipped this dash attack, and literally this was not Gio's fault. Like doing this dash dance, probably grabbed the dash attack here. This was not Gio's fault. Like, how was he supposed to react to that? How was he supposed to know that Fallon side platform was gonna be there? Like, yeah, like if it wasn't for that Fallon side platform, he would get an up smash. But because it fucked him right here, as it fucked me earlier on in the game too, it missed an up smash, and now he's in a very uncomfortable spot. His instinct was to immediately shield drop to my up tilt, and I'm like, oh, okay, I gotcha. So, I'm able, you know, ledge dash is very good on Fox, but it's only it's not, it doesn't last forever. So like, you know, he can't ledge dash past, you know, a fair this far away. And forward smash covers all the fountain side platforms at this height. Once again, why Fountain helps Mart's punish game here. And he's side B'd. I kind of read that he wasn't gonna double jump. I react to a side B here of a runoff fair. But he could still up B on stage, so I prepare with neutral B, but he misses the sweet spot. So yeah. Overall, how I would kind of assess this game is my instincts on what to do in scraps isn't all there. Fountain is a stupid stage. And my tech chases weren't super clean, but it was passable. I didn't really pick it up this game. I picked it up game 2. And a lot of flowcharts that I could have capitalized better on the up Bs. Like I could have gone out there fared. I should have run off fared when I post jab interaction. Could have grabbed ledge double jump bear when you recover lower. So even though I'm pretty good at the game, there's still a lot of things that I could optimize a lot better. So, and there's a lot of scraps that Gio lost because he just shielded on panic on, you know, dumb fountain side platform situations, and that just happens sometimes.